By then the day had softened, all its hard corners spent. Evening leaning purple on the parking lot, wind pushing receipts in little nervous spirals. Somebody laughing 2 rows over like they had just been forgiven for something small. I had milk bread, limes, a cheap candle, coffee, rice, 1 bent box of crackers, and that feeling again. That strange bright feeling, like the ordinary world had opened one eye and decided to let me in on the secret. Not all the way, just enough. A cart full of light, nothing expensive, nothing rare, just the daily bread of staying here. Cart full of light, wheels rattling over broken pavement, heart learning how to carry joy without interrogating it. I used to distrust peace, thought it was laziness, thought if I unclenched for even a minute, my whole life would slide backward into ruin. So I kept myself wound tight, like tension was a moral achievement, like rest had to earn its papers. That got old, that got lonely, that made a temple out of panic and called it discipline. So now I am trying something less heroic and more true. I let the night be night, I let the groceries be groceries, I let the low bass in my chest say what words can't always hold. I let the roads drift in like warm window light across the whole interior mess. And the drums that off-center little shuffle keep telling me you do not have to march. You can move like a human, you can heal with swinging it. You can arrive crooked and still arrive. That line stays with me, because I have been crooked beautifully, badly, publicly, quietly, in all the usual ways. I have wanted too much at once, spoken from the bruise instead of the truth, gone looking for meaning like it was locked in some expensive room with better dressed people inside. Meanwhile, meaning kept waiting by the automatic doors, holding produce and dish soap. That's funny to me now. How many revelations come wearing errands? How often the sacred shows up under bad lighting next to freezer burn and still says, look closer. So I do. A woman loading tulips into her trunk like spring can be smuggled home. A teenage cashier with tired eyes, still making space for one real smile. An old couple arguing gently over soup with the tenderness of people who know the argument is not the point. The moon rising pale over the lot like a thought that finally found its tone. This world is bruised, yes, but it is still shining through. Caught full of light, I can feel the handles in my palms, cold metal, simple weight, the privilege of something to bring home. Full of light, not answers, not immunity, just enough goodness for one more night, just enough mercy for one more try. And I think maybe that is adulthood in its kindest form. Not domination, not certainty, not some polished invulnerability, but the willingness to keep gathering small, useful, beautiful things and take them back to the life you are building with both hands. I can do that. I can bring home bread in a better tone of voice. I can bring home fruit and a little more patience. I can bring home soap and wash the day off without hating the body that carried me through it. I can bring home one repaired thought and set it on the table like a candle nobody has to earn. That is enough light to start with. Maybe all transformation really needs is a place to land, a practiced hand, a room willing to receive it. Maybe the spirit does not descend in flames and thunder. Maybe it rides in the backseat next to groceries, quiet as a blessing, waiting for you to notice. I do now, or I'm learning to. The trunk shuts, the sky goes deeper. My reflection in the window looks tired, looks older, looks kinder than it used to. And for once I don't rush to correct it. Let that be the ending, then not a child, not a victory speech, not a perfect healed horizon. Just this. I am here, I am trying, I am carrying what I can. I am getting better at the weight of tenderness. I am no longer dark and somehow making it softer. Card full of light, no record humming in the handles.